Good day, folks, and welcome to review number 9. Today's feature is a figure that I've been anxiously awaiting since it was announced at BotCon last year, the Transformers Collectors Club OverRun. So let's start off by looking at the packaging. One of the things I've always loved about the Transformer Collectors Club exclusives is that they come in this very sturdy cardboard packaging. The box is something that you would expect to find in a high-end collectible, not just a toy off the shelf. The front of the box features artwork showing Runabout and Runamuck, or OverRun, in front of the Statue of Liberty, which is a throwback to one of the G1 Marvel comic covers. Opening up the box, you get kind of a satisfying resistance as the box is opened. Inside, you'll find a tech spec and bio card for OverRun, and of course you have OverRun himself. The other neat thing about this particular packaging is, as you can see here, there's kind of a car-shaped cutout here, and it's a place where when Runamuck is released later this year, you'll be able to store him in the same packaging. So this is OverRun's vehicle mode, and I have to say I'm very pleased with how this turned out. It's the same mold as the Generations Wheeljack mold, so it's pretty familiar. It's a kind of a generic sports car. The plastic they used is almost a metallic charcoal. There seems to be little flecks inside the plastic, but it looks very sharp. Well done paint apps, with red paint apps on the hood, the spoiler, tail lights. The clear red plastic looks very good for the windshields. There's also a nice Decepticon logo on the front. There's even silver painted headlights. About the only disappointment I have with the paint apps on the vehicle mode is this back windshield and back windows here. The red is almost a little too bright. It's a little bit brighter than the red that they used for the stripes, so it stands out a little bit. If they'd used something a little bit deeper, a little bit darker, I think it would have looked a little better. One thing I find just a little funny, though, is you've got this large Decepticon emblem on the hood, but then back here we have a rub sticker. So, you know, disguising your faction is a little difficult when you're displaying it clearly on your hood, but oh well. Now on to OverRun's transformation. If you already own Generations Wheeljack or Reveal the Shield tracks, then you are already familiar with this process. The transformation for this mold is intricate, yet clean at the same time. There are a lot of small movements that are needed to make everything fit and look right, but at the same time, those movements seem natural, and the transformation maintains a certain flow about it. The only real fault I can find with the transformation is when transforming back to a car. The arms don't naturally line up with their tabs in the back of the car mode, and you can end up repositioning the arms a few times before you get it correct. And here we have OverRun's official robot mode. Of course, by me saying official, that means there's an unofficial version, but we'll get to that in a few minutes. But overall, it's what we've seen before. It's the same mold as Trax and Wheeljack, but again, the colors look real nice in this robot mode. The gun and the missiles are painted. They've added some nice red highlights for the wings and the shoulder pieces as well. So robot mode, I think it fits very well. Of course, the real difference with this piece being a club exclusive is the new head. The head looks very good. It is very reminiscent of the original Battle Charger heads, with that large lower jaw. This particular head fits this mold very well. It doesn't seem out of proportion like we've seen with some other heads in the past. I think this head looks very good on this mold. Now, by stating there is an official mode, of course, implied earlier that there's an unofficial mode. And here we have it, courtesy of General Techno here on YouTube. This mode gives OverRun here the traditional hood we remember from the G1 Battle Chargers. It was kind of a distinctive feature for them. Here we can replicate that appearance using the backpack and just a slight modification or change in position, really, of the wings and the weapons. There's not really any modification involved. It's just a different transformation. And I have to admit that this mode looks much more accurate to me, and this will be the way that I will be displaying them. Despite all of the Collectors Club's recent customer relations problems, they managed to redeem themselves a bit with OverRun. This mold is one of my favorites from the Generations line, and OverRun will fit in well on your Classics shelf. I love the color scheme as well, and I've been spoiled lately with the release of black and red Decepticons. Was he worth the higher price tag? For a collector, I definitely think so. Now I just have to be patient while I wait for Runamuck to arrive later this year.